Yes, sir. We are back again, yet
Yes,
again.
Let's do it.
Episode 4, Parking Lot Parables. How y'all doing this evening?
Yes, sir.
Bro, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, bro. How about you?
I'm doing well. You know, we just 2 days before Christmas.
Yep.
Well, actually,
This'll
when
be-
y'all hear this, it's gonna be Christmas.
Yep. Merry Christmas to
Merry
everybody.
Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you. Jingle bells, jingle bells. I'm not going to hell.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we definitely hope y'all enjoy the holidays, but we're gonna get into our 4th episode. And again, we like to thank y'all for following us, for listening, tuning in, like, share, and subscribe as always.
Yes, sir. We really do appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate all the love that we've been getting so far. You know, man, I just already know 2020 is going to be taking it to a whole new level.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But, you know, I don't want to get ahead of myself. So let's start with the topic for the day. Why do men cheat?
Part 2.
Part 2. Because apparently, I guess we didn't answer the
question.
question.
We had some feedback, so we're
Well-
going to go back into the topic and
Oh, yeah.
answer the question for you. So,
Okay, so why do men cheat? That's a very there's no one answer for that.
oh no, and there's no correct answer for it.
Yeah. Now there's terrible reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Like all of them are terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, whether it was, you know, and we can start off. Let's start off with some of the more less malicious reasons.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you know, people who, you know, just haven't been taught. Some men just haven't been taught how to appreciate women appropriately. And you know, if I had a daughter,
Mm-hmm.
you know, if I was out here dogging women, I believe what goes around comes around. You know, you
Exactly.
sow what you reap.
Yep.
So it might not happen to me, but if I have a daughter or her daughter, and like what I've done to women is gonna come back on one of them. I
Exactly.
believe that wholeheartedly.
Yeah, karma is crazy.
So I don't think a lot of men take this type of stuff into consideration, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, okay, so they haven't been taught like how to appreciate women appropriately, man. You can just don't go around dogging women, man.
Yeah.
Just be upfront. And you know, I think some guys don't want to be upfront because they know, okay, granted, if you tell a girl, yeah, I just want to do me, I'm not looking for a relationship. Now, granted, some of them ain't gonna be trying to hear that, so
Yeah.
they not gonna stick around.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, not all of them.
And you know what? Some do hear that, but they think in the back of their head they can change that mentality.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
when it fails, they get hurt.
They get hurt.
So that's why
Ladies.
it's important to be open and honest in the beginning.
So let's go ahead and say this, ladies. If he tells you that he's just doing him right now, he's just, and you be like, well, what does that mean? I'm just dating freely. You know, I'm not trying to get into a serious relationship. If he tells you that, in your mind, you're like, yeah, I can change that.
Clue number 1.
Don't get mad. Just stick a cord up your tail because you played yourself. He told you what was happening. He told you, okay? But let's just be honest about that.
Yeah.
That is not the case most of the time. Most guys aren't out here telling women the real deal. They don't give them the real spill from the jump. They don't do
they
that.
want what they want.
Yeah, they want. And, you know, because if they were to tell women that up front, a lot of women would be like, okay, thank you for telling me. I'm going to move on. So now they done talked themselves out of some draws.
Yeah.
I hate to say it like that, but it is what it is.
It is.
You know, so they ain't gonna tell a woman that because they ain't trying to talk themselves out of no draws.
No.
They rather lie. I really can't say why men do this, to be honest, man. Like, it's so much pressure and drama behind that.
Yeah. And you know what? When I'm thinking of like marriages, why do they cheat? I would think that most people feel like they're unappreciated at home.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not saying that it's right, but
Right.
when you're not getting attention at home, you go get it from somewhere else.
Oh yeah, it works.
So
them work boyfriends and
work
girlfriends is real, boy. Them women is them people at work be thirsty, boy.
It's dangerous.
Be
the most
thirsty.
dangerous.
Thirsty. You ever had a work girlfriend, bro?
Nah, not
me neither.
really.
Me neither.
Because that's dangerous in itself.
You ever been offered?
Not really.
I mean, I don't think
I've thrown. I mean, there's some people who have thrown some hits, but I've been like, nah. Because, like, really, I don't think I would want to date at work anyway. Because that vibe will be so off if it didn't work out.
Yeah.
And then you got company policy to go through. And especially if y'all on the same level or something like that. I'm like, nah, I'm going to leave that alone. Yeah. But if they in a different department, that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, I feel you. I've done one or two relationships at work, and I don't know. I mean, it was cool. I mean, they didn't seem to work out, but I mean, like, we didn't have like a big falling out.
Yeah,
you know. But I mean, it's crazy. Have you ever seen somebody like they trying to get a work girlfriend or boyfriend? Like, they got a whole spouse at the house.
Yeah, like,
and they out here trying to. Trying to receive applications. They over soliciting.
I've seen that, bruh. And I've seen it on both sides, women and men. And I'm like, bruh, you got a whole wife at home.
You ain't even bothered to take the ring off your finger, boy.
And I'm like, what allows people to get themselves this miserable at home that they have to seek someone else? And that's why I say that leads to cheating. Like,
yeah.
My thing is, if I'm unhappy, I'm finna tell you straight up.
Right.
Because, you know, before I would hold it in, but now I'm at a point in my life where I just got to be straight up. I got to keep peace within myself. So in order to do that, I'm going to be 100 regardless.
Yeah.
And if I want to step out, I'm going to tell you. I'm like, hey, I ain't really
But are you going to do it, though?
Oh, no. No.
Okay.
I ain't, Okay. I ain't crazy or stupid enough to do that.
Right.
Like, if it's that bad, I'll just end it.
So here's what we're saying at this very moment.
Mm-hmm.
And this might sound cliche, but it is true.
Mm-hmm.
Honesty is the best policy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, it is. I mean, it's going to hurt. Like, the truth hurts. Like, that's another truth. And it sounds cliche, but it's true. Truth hurts, and honesty is always the best. Like, if you done did something, you can't take it back.
Nope.
You can't rewind the hands of time. Just own up to what you did. And you gotta find a way to move on.
Yeah, but like we were saying before, we do need to discuss why do different men cheat, because it's not the same for everyone.
True,
like we said, some were raised in different environments. Some just don't feel appreciated at home, so they step out. Some have been cheated on before.
True.
So they'll any little thing you make them mad, they gonna step out and do what they do.
Right. Yeah. And some men haven't allowed themselves. They got cheated on one time. I done seen this. Dude got cheated on one time.
Oh yeah.
By one girl, and all of a sudden he has a past to just cheat on every girl.
Exactly.
That makes him mad.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna cheat on you before you cheat on me.
Yeah.
Like,
a broken heart is one of the most deadliest weapons.
Make sure you are healed.
Yeah.
Before you get in another relationship. Do yourself a favor. Do the next man or woman a favor. Do the next person a favor.
Oh yeah.
And make sure you heal before you get into another relationship. Don't. It's not worth it
at all.
Just why? Just so you can get a few seconds of pleasure and a little warmth in the bed. It ain't worth it.
Shoot. Speaking of which, let's talk about, are we ready to date?
Are we ready to date? I don't know, bro. Are you?
For me, I always say yes and no. Cause, you know, I just got out of a relationship and I was engaged. And the reason we broke the engagement because we weren't ready for each other. We weren't ready to be in any type of relationship. And like I feel like I'm growing, but I don't know if I'm at the point where I'm ready to date. I will say that I have healed from being broken up with my previous relationship. I don't miss anything that we had. Although we had a lot of great times. At the same time, I'm looking forward. I'm not looking back or trying to reminisce. Not trying to go through photos and none of that like that.
Right.
But I've moved on from that, and I'm looking forward. But at the same time, I am healed from that. But at the same time, I want my relationship with Christ to be the main priority right now. Because even that time when I was engaged, bruh, my mindset was all about, trying to build a family, trying to provide for that family, protect that family, like everything that a man should have to do. And in that, I sort of lost myself. I wanted to build this family and make sure they're secure. I gave up my dreams, my goals, even some of my identity, and and this whole past year, I've had to relearn who I am so I can be who God wants me to be. And that's my main focus right now, like just pursuing everything that God wants me to so I can be that man, be that husband, that person that, can provide for someone,
right,
that can protect, that can, just be better.
Right.
And so I would say that I'm probably not ready, so I'm not going to put myself out there. But if someone does come along that's God ordained, I'm cool with that.
Okay.
So if there's, someone that comes into my life and we click and then, I'm on a good place in my life and they're in a good place, then yeah, I will definitely allow that. Because the main thing, the main clue for me that this relationship will benefit me is if my relationship with Christ doesn't dwindle.
Right.
So plenty of time in the past, someone come to my life and it's like my relationship with God will just suffer because I'm focusing all this energy into this person. Or even jobs. Like I would put so much energy in a job, into something I'm pursuing, that my relationship with Christ would dwindle. And every time, it never fails, he'll get me out of that situation because he, my focus gets taken off of him and into that relationship. So I'm trying to be consistent with my relationship with Christ. I really want this year to be the best year ever as far as my relationship with Christ is, and I want it to build into an even greater relationship with him because I'm starting to hear him more clearly now.
Right.
And I just want, just that relationship with Christ to be the best it can be. Not trying to involve any real distractions, but just grow. And I know he got someone out there for me. I'm not lonely. I'm not out here just, I can't wait to find a boo. It's the holiday season. I want someone. And of course, I want someone, but it's not to that level where I'm just every day, just like, where's she at, God? Where's she at? I can't wait. Like, nah, now I used to be like that. Like a couple of years ago, I was crying. Like, where's she at? I'm like, I look back, I'm like, man, I was tripping out. like, golly, woo. But now, man, I'm cool. And I feel like for a lot of singles, we really have to get to that point where we can enjoy your singleness and not make your focus to be being with someone. Because if you do that, you will take your focus off of Christ. You will take your focus off of who you're supposed to be.
Right.
That when you do find that person, your focus will be more on them than what you're supposed to do, what your dreams and hopes are. Because you'll lose your identity in the person quickly. So
yeah,
that's where I am at how, am I ready today. What about you, bruh?
Well, I've been dating recently.
Okay.
And it's cool. It's been cool. It's been cool. And then I started to think. And hold on. Well, before I go into that, I just want to clarify something that I said on the last episode.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was talking about you know, being upfront, like what we was talking about just a few minutes ago. We was talking about being honest, being upfront, state your intentions.
Yeah.
You know, and I had said something like to the effect of singles don't cheat or something like that. Okay, so let me clarify this whole thing.
Go ahead, bro.
I gotta clarify the whole thing real quick. Okay,
yeah.
so all right. So if you're gonna be single, all right, so this is basically what I was getting at. All right, if you're gonna be single and you know you don't want to be in a committed relationship, all right, there's nothing wrong with dating multiple people, as long as you state your intentions from the jump.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, you know, you got options. You know what it is. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so you state your intentions with everybody, so nobody's going in thinking it's one thing and it isn't. Right? Okay, you decide you want to get exclusive with somebody.
Yep.
Okay, so now it's time again. You know, communication. Let everybody. You gotta let everybody know what's up. Okay, now I ain't saying you should have like I don't know. That's probably a basketball team. That's too many people. Man, that's too many people. I'm talking like maybe 2 or 3. If you dating like 2 or 3 people, like casually dating, y'all hang out.
Yeah.
You know, now me personally. All right, so here's the thing about me. I've went on a couple of different dates with different women within like the past few weeks. You know, and I'm still communicating with all of them.
Yeah.
Nothing's gotten serious though. Okay, and so, and that's where it is right now. You know, and if something was to change, I'm not gonna. If I decide I want to get exclusive with one of them, I'm not gonna keep talking to the rest of them in that manner.
Yeah.
You know, leading them on.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? All right, so now I gotta communicate. Okay, so I've decided to get serious about somebody, so we can be cool.
Yeah.
Like we have been. And when I say cool, I don't mean I've been sleeping with them. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't been sleeping with none of these women. Okay, so now if you're going to be sleeping with a bunch of different people, that's a whole nother ball game, man.
No.
All right, so I mean, yeah, look, y'all do you. You know what I mean? I mean, this is a different day and time to be sleeping with a whole bunch of different people,
living
man.
Dangerously right there.
Yeah, man. I mean, even with protection, man, it's some strange stuff going on out here, man. So y'all be safe out there. You know, wrap it up. You know, and really, honestly, like I know some people don't believe in this, but I do believe in soul ties.
Oh yeah.
You know,
man,
a relationship can be one thing, and then when you add sex into the mix. That takes it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, definitely.
You tripping over stuff you would have never tripped over. Why? Because y'all have gotten intimate with each other like that.
Yeah, they'll do it.
You know, and now you were like, you're in there now. You know, and things didn't work out. So y'all played yourself. So y'all really start when you get into a relationship with somebody. Really think about what you're doing. Yeah. Just think about what you're doing. That's all I'm saying. Communicate with each other. Be honest. State your intentions. If you want to be exclusive with somebody, be exclusive with that person. Don't go around playing in the background.
And my main thing is, and some feelings may be hurt about this, it is what it is. It is what it is. If you go in someone's inbox, don't play around.
State your intentions.
State your intentions. Because one, that's how people get hurt.
True.
Like, if you come to my inbox talking friendly, I'm just going to be friends. If you in here trying to talk to me, I'm going to talk to you.
Right.
If the interest is there.
Yeah.
And if it's not there,
I'm going to let you know.
Mad.
I'm going to let you know.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you know. Nah, I ain't interested. That's all you got to do.
Exactly.
You ain't got to beat around the bush.
Yeah, you ain't got to be mean about it either. Like, sometimes we do have to learn how to take rejection.
Yeah.
We really do. Even, I ain't going to lie, I slid in the inbox and it was a no. I was like, okay, cool.
Hold on, did she say no or?
She didn't say no, but it was a no answer.
Right. It was a no. It fell in the facility of no. Gotcha.
And I was cool. I was like, shoot, that's straight.
Bet. I feel you.
On to the next.
I feel you. Most definitely. Okay, so am I ready to date? Like I said, I have been dating. And then like now here's the question I posed to myself a couple of days ago. I was like, no, matter of fact, it was earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, am I prepared to get in a serious relationship?
Mm-hmm.
And so I got to think, am I ready to like sacrifice my time,
Mm-hmm.
energy,
Yep.
because it's being in a relationship, whether it's, whether y'all boyfriend, girlfriend, or married, even more so married, you sacrificing your time, you sacrificing your energy.
Yep.
That energy and time goes into that person.
Mm-hmm.
If you want the relationship to last, it'll go into that person. So I had to ask myself, okay, because relationship these days, I think I read somebody that said something, pointed something out. A lot of times nowadays we're looking at relationships as like, what can it do for me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? What are they bringing to the table for my dreams and goals? And that's something you have to consider, but you also have to consider, are you gonna be willing to put in time to them in their dreams and goals? Because it's not all about you.
That's true.
So I had to ask myself, I was like, am I ready to put that type of time and energy into a person?
Yeah.
I was like, for the right person, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
I feel you.
So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Yeah, and you have to ask yourself these questions. You got to ask yourself the hard questions. And I think that's something a lot of people don't do that often. You got to be unbiased. You got to really
you got to look at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah, you really just have to look at yourself naked in a way. Like, no sugarcoating. Like, you got problems. You got problems. You a hoe.
Yeah.
Be real with yourself. You ain't got no business being in a relationship.
Be 100 because God is always 100 with us. So
exactly. So be 100. Communication is key. Be honest. Men out here cheating. Yes. Women are too.
Yeah.
And like we said, there's a lot of different reasons why men cheat. And I think the dumbest reason to me, and I've seen, it's probably, and this is one I've seen a lot. It's just the looks cool, it's cool thing.
Oh,
like it's cool. Like, yeah, bro, I'm
like you laying
my body count is up there, boy. I'm piping, like, boy, I'm a plumber type deal. I was like, bro, man,
that's dangerous.
That's dangerous, man. Fellas, there's nothing cool about it, man. Stop letting these other jokers boost y'all heads up, man. There's nothing cool about it. Out here playing these women. You gonna be ready to shoot somebody when your daughter getting the same treatment. You feel me?
And just cheating can get you killed in so many ways. Whether it be disease, a crazy ex.
Cut your thing off.
Like,
bleed out. You hurt.
It's not worth it. Like, man.
But y'all, hey, son. I mean, you can say this type of stuff till somebody's head explode, man. They not always gonna listen.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So they not always gonna listen. But like we said last time, the blood is off our hands. We don't put it out there.
Oh yeah.
It's up to y'all.
Yeah.
Tell you to leave it.
And you know what? When you were talking about, you should want someone who wants to invest in you as well as you invest in them. I feel like a lot of the relationships and even some friendships, with women, I put a lot in, but rarely got back. And man, for a long time, I was like, is this how it's supposed to be? Like, I was literally like, so is it just I put into her and I don't get it back? But I'm ready for that one that will pour into me as much as I pour into them. I'm not saying like in a monetary value, but just be the encouragement I need, Cause some I've even led to Christ and it's like, all right, well, thank you, bye. And I'm like, all right. Like, now I don't want to waste time. Like, I'm cool with, helping someone out or whatever, but as far as relationship goes, it's gotta be 100% for both. Like they gotta pour into me and I'm pouring into them.
That's facts. If it's one sided, y'all just don't understand what that'll do to you.
Oh yeah.
Like
Your
it's like you said
mentality.
earlier, that you'll lose yourself, your identity,
Yep.
pouring into a person that's not pouring back into
Oh
you.
yeah. You'll feel empty. Like literally, you will feel empty, unappreciated. You will you will take yourself down a rabbit hole that you weren't even meant to go.
Facts.
But yeah.
So if you see the signs, and the signs are always there.
Oh yeah.
The
Clear as
signs are
day.
always there. Like you'll hear people be like, I just don't understand. No, you understand.
Yeah. If you
You've
really
seen the
look back.
signs. If you've seen the signs, you just see. And this is what I said a lot of times. This is why I said abstinence is really better. Why? Because you can make clearer decisions. You can make better decisions when you're not under the influence of having sex with the person. Now you can't think clearly no more. A decision you would have made 2 months ago. Now you don't have sex. Now you giving the dude your last, and he's out here doing you dirty.
Yeah.
You gotta see the signs. They are always there.
Oh yeah, yeah. And don't ignore them, because I remember there was someone, I think it was on another podcast about love or whatever, and it was saying, no, actually it was Steve Harvey show. This lady was on there, and she was saying that when someone gives you butterflies, that's not a sign of love. That's a flight. What is it? Flight or dang, I forget what you call it. But it's an instinct that your body's like, nah, like run.
Really?
Yeah.
That person makes you nervous.
Yeah.
Right.
That can really be your body telling you, nah, this ain't it.
Right.
Listen to your body.
Yeah, if you feel that nervous around a person, then it shouldn't be like that.
Because you should feel comfortable. Like, because when you in a dangerous area, your body does the same exact
that
reaction.
adrenaline. Yeah, that adrenaline.
So, when you're in something and you feel like you got butterflies in your stomach, and watch those signs.
Yeah.
Because it can definitely be one of those red flags. It's like, nah, bruh.
You thought you was in love. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And
that's something for y'all to think about.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But we're going to keep it pushing. We want to talk about the year 2019.
2019.
It's been a year.
It has.
And it's almost over.
Yeah.
It went by fast. It was eventful.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's so much we could talk about regarding this year, bro. Like I don't like. What would you want to talk about first?
First of all, I'm gonna start off with 2018.
Oh,
because for me, that whole year was trash.
Right.
I've had some ups and some alright moments in 2018, but that year was trash. Emotionally, financially, like just everything was trash.
Yeah.
But 2019 was a year that I really got to look at who I am, got to reinvent myself, got to really focus on me. And I feel like it's grown me spiritually, grown me to look at things as they are, not try to give a reason why certain things happen. But it's allowed me to, just grow. And I feel like I know who I am. I know what I'm meant to be. This year has taught me how to be responsible. I've gotten many blessings in this year, from jobs to just, being able to travel different places. And you know what? Just doing things I've never done before. This year, it's been a pretty good year. Like, just learning who I am, and just seeing the freedom that I truly have in Christ.
Right.
And it's been a good year. I can't really complain about too much. Right. Like I said, I learned a lot. Learn who's for me, who's against me.
Right.
Learn, different principles that I need to hold on to. Now I still have some struggles that I'm dealing with, but I'm taking those day by day. But it's been a pretty good year. I can't really complain about anything. God has really favored me in this year. Like tremendously. Even on my job. Like, stuff has happened that I didn't even ask for, and like it's just getting more and more. And I'm just thankful for this year.
Mm-hmm.
And even to the fact that, you know, this year my goal was to find like a church home,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like God is still even covering me in that aspect as well, because I keep seeing Him do more and more in my life. And that's not stopping me from, you know, looking for a church home.
Right.
But, you know, just praying on it, considering where I should go. And you know, I don't even know if I'm gonna be here forever, but I'll still not forever, but you know, for the next year or two or wherever. But you know, just praying on that.
Right.
My main thing for this year was just seeing who Jeremy is.
Right.
Because I've put my goals aside for many different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I can really refocus on what I want to do, what I want to pursue. And I have a clear vision of what that is. So that's pretty much been my year. Just refocus was the theme of my year.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
I think for me, this year has been a year of confidence. You know, being confident enough to go for what it is I want to go for.
Yeah.
No matter who feels
it doesn't matter
what about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, over the years, I've had people, like, you know, I mean, and, you know, it's not like they've been, like, had, like, ill intentions or anything, but when you come to the realization that it's your life.
Yeah.
And I don't want to live my life how somebody else told me, because you only get one.
Oh, yeah. Gotta live it.
I mean, and that's not to say that you should go out here and live foolishly.
Mm-hmm.
But you should do what it is you want to do while you're on this side of heaven. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, within reason.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, within reason.
Yeah.
You know. And I believe this year I've been finding the confidence to be who it is, and to use what it is that God has given me, and like just take it further and cultivate it further than anything I've ever done before. And I believe that's 2019 has just been a year of confidence building, preparing for what's to come.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And it's like you said, you've had to find out who's for you, who's not for you.
Definitely.
Some people are seasonal, you know, and it's not to say that, you know, we fall out with these people when that season is over. It's just to say that, you know, you had to realize then, well, you know, they weren't meant to be here forever, and it was just for a season. And then you find out that as you move on, you find out that just kind of like growing, like you said, bro, like you just kind of you have to grow, man, because like you just like everything that's happened throughout the year, like we've had to like cut certain relationships with people that used to be with all the time.
Oh yeah, been there, done that. And
then we no longer hanging out whatsoever. You know, and you really just kind of in this. I think 2019 has really made me look at myself a lot more too. Like, look at myself as, you know, as unbiased as I possibly could this year.
Yeah, and
say, bro, you need to do better on this, man.
Yeah,
you need to do better. You know, and so, and that's kind of what 2019. This is where 2019 has brought me. You know, and I'm grateful for it. Yeah. You know, I'm very grateful for it.
Oh, yeah.
Very grateful.
And you know what? Like you were saying, we've lost a lot of people in our lives.
And just to clarify, we ain't saying they dead.
Yeah. I mean, well, shut up, Jeremy. I ain't finna even do that on here. I ain't finna throw no shade. But you know what? And sometimes I'm really thankful for those struggles. Because it's through, you know, losing different people, whether it be friends, even some family, you know, it's teaching you. You don't appreciate it at the time because you're like, why am I going through this? but it really does grow you, and I appreciate those now. And that's why I say my relationship with Christ has gotten better. Cause before I would just throw a tantrum like, why do I have to go through this? But now every time I hit a speed bump, I don't panic. But I'm like, all right, God, what are you trying to teach me in this? You know, you really have to slow down and just look why this is happening. You know, you don't have to fall out before I'd be like, you know, an unexpected bill will hit me and I'd be like, ah. But
Right.
now I'm like, it's just a bill. If it get
Right.
paid, it get paid. If it don't, oh well.
Yeah.
God's gonna make a way.
Yeah.
And like that's what he taught me. Even in 2018, like there were some bills that I hardly could get done, but it's like every time God came through. I mean, every time, and it'll always be at the very last minute.
Right.
And I'd be like, all right, God, I got you. And I didn't learn that until like probably midway through 2019. Like, all right, God's going to get me regardless. Right. So now I'm at a point in my life that if I do stumble in some way, that I don't stress to it to the level I did in previous years. But now I'm like, all right, God, you know the situation. You know what I'm going through. You know what I need. Right. So do your thing. I'm going to do my part to get done what I can get done, but what I can't control, I give to you. So it's really just taught me to be, you know, better.
Yeah, facts. And so maturity has been like, I think another thing for me, like some really weird things happen, like even in church.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, and to be honest with y'all, that's gonna be a whole another few episodes.
Oh yeah,
before we get into all that's happened between 2018 to the end of 19 church wise.
Back.
Yeah, you right. Yeah, we could go back further than that, but it'll just go to show y'all like what we talking about. But we ain't got enough time for all that. But closing out 2019, I want to talk about something that just has been irking my nerve for years, man.
Oh yeah,
New Year's resolutions. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, bro.
It is. It really is.
Why do I say it's dumb, y'all? Because people, like, I don't know anybody who's ever went through with them.
Yeah.
Like, they start off, but by January 10th, it's over.
Pretty much.
I'm like, okay, you decided back in September, okay, I'm going to do this, that, and the 3rd. Okay, why are you waiting until January 1st? And like a lot of times, New Year resolution of what? Oh, I'm going to lose 30 pounds. Yeah. Or I'm going to start a business. Why are you waiting until January?
Yeah. Like you really have to have a now attitude. Like, just do it.
Like, for real. Like, what makes you think you gonna see January anyway?
It ain't promised.
It's not promised to us. I'm like, y'all, we people be tripping, man. Like, and I would say that's another thing about 2019. My goal was to lose weight. I lost 40 pounds this year.
Okay.
40 pounds. So I was real proud of myself. Yeah. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Holidays came, I put about 15 of them pounds back on. But you know what? I know it can be done. And I'm gonna do it again. Yeah, double that.
Yep.
And guess what? I ain't waited till the 1st. I went to the gym Saturday, and my arms is hurt too, boy. My arms are hurting as we speak.
And you know what? I was a victim of New Year's resolution. I remember even one year, I was like, you know what? This whole year, I ain't gonna say the N-word. Bruh, when I tell you, I went to McDonald's and this joker messed up my order. Now this is the night. This is the night right after watch service. Bruh,
oh God.
It took me literally 2 hours and 30 minutes before I hit that N-word again. Cause they messed up my order. And I was like, didn't it? Bruh, it was bad. And that's why that was the last year I ever did a resolution. I'm like, you know what? I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done. Like, you really have to start as soon as you've made up in your mind that you're gonna do this thing, you have to start then.
Oh yeah.
That moment.
Mm-hmm.
Don't wait till January 1st, man,
Yeah.
because that never works.
Yeah,
It never
and
works.
even in making up those decisions, whether you want to lose weight, whether you want to start a business, you do need people in your corner to push you, because
Very true.
It is hard when, especially you don't know what you're doing, whether
True.
you're starting a business, losing weight, trying to do music, whatever you want to do, what your passion is. It's hard.
Right. True.
It's hard, and you can slip. But the key is when you do slip up in any area of your life, don't stop.
Yeah, that's
Just get back to it.
yeah. Like, do not stop. I don't care. I don't care if you fell off for a whole month.
Oh yeah.
Start over.
Mhm.
Pick up. No, don't start over. Pick up where you left off.
Yeah.
That is the key.
That's the key.
To be consistent,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what we've been doing.
Yeah.
Boy, I mean, I don't know how close y'all came to not getting this episode
Oh.
tonight, boy.
I'm like, man, it's Christmas. They don't need an episode. Ain't nobody gonna be listening to this.
I was like, but that kind of just plays into what we talking about. It's always y'all know we're gonna keep it transparent with you.
Oh yeah.
It starts with us first. Shoot, we was struggling. We was like, man, what we gonna talk about?
Mm-hmm.
Well, so I think it's encouraging just being able to do this tonight.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's encouraging. Like here we are at the end of the year.
Yeah.
We made a decision that we was gonna do something.
Yep.
Now we could have played ourselves and said, yeah, in January we're gonna start a podcast.
Exactly.
That we'd have been playing ourselves.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
We started now. Why? Because now when January comes, we gonna be, man, look, we
Right at
already
100.
got plans that done already set in motion
Mm-hmm.
that we gonna start doing in January.
Exactly.
So that's all I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with setting goals for yourself.
Yeah.
That's a must.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't get out of this mindset doing it in New Year's is gonna mean something.
You're starting the year off right. Like,
That's crazy. You should be starting the day off right.
because the sun's gonna set the same day. I mean, the same time every day.
There's nothing new. There's nothing different about January 1st as it's gonna be for the day after the next day. Like, it's the same thing. Tomorrow's gonna be the same as January 1st, a new day.
You see it.
If you see it.
Mm-hmm.
So stop playing.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? New Year's resolutions, I can't stand them.
Yeah.
I mean, I just wanted to put that out there.
Oh yeah.
These churches, I ain't even gonna get started on them.
Like the things that people come up with, I'm like, bruh, I don't even know if I want to go to a watch night this year.
I probably won't. I'm probably gonna go watch Waffle House. Hey, that's what we should
I feel
do.
you.
Waffle
Hey,
House.
I'm down.
on Bay Tree.
Hey, that'll work.
Yeah,
That'll work.
well, I know everybody gonna be having free breakfast though. That's the only thing that might get me to go to watch night service. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, if I hear somebody and shouting jingle bells, I'm walking out.
Man.
Speaking of which, y'all gotta. This is a little off topic, but y'all really gotta listen to what a lot of these pastors be saying when they're up in the pulpit. What they be having you say to your neighbor.
Oh yeah.
And stuff of this nature. Listen to it before you go off repeating what these pastors are saying, man. I mean, just for example, okay, so the pastor was talking about God's doing a new thing. I'm thinking he gonna come out of the book of Isaiah, right?
Yeah.
So he goes to Malachi. I forget. I think it was Malachi 3. It was talking about God shutting the mouth of the prophet so he couldn't prophesy. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. I didn't even see how all this connected, really. All right, so he said God's doing a new thing. Okay, but he went to Malachi 3, and he was talking about God shutting the mouth of the prophet. Like, y'all would be in here hurt if the prophet wasn't prophesying. I was like, well, that's a whole nother thing right there. But he's like, if you ready, I can't remember why he said it, but he was like, if you ready for God to beat you up, say, beat me up, God. I looked around to see how many dummies was gonna actually say that. Y'all gotta remember, man. You really want God to do
beat
that.
you? I'm like, I'm to this point in my life, it don't take all that. Like, God, you ain't got to whoop me as much as you used to.
I was like, no,
Like-
I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Let me just
Cause he gonna whoop you if you need it regardless. So I don't need no extra whoopings for no reason.
yeah. You don't need him to tell you. You don't need him to tell you. I don't know. I kind of feel like that's like daring him a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, whoop me.
Like, exactly.
Whoop me. What?
Like,
What's that gonna do? Oh, you tough.
Oh, so you pretty much, if you say that out, power is in the tongue. So if you say that, you giving the devil permission to give you some trash.
You gonna be like Job out here.
Yeah.
Hurt. Job didn't even ask for it. You
Exactly.
seen what happened to him.
So if you ask for it,
That's a whole nother level of foolishness. Speaking of foolishness, y'all know what time it is. It's Miss Me with the foolishness. Okay, so what do we have here, bro? I think let me pull this thing up real quick. Okay, so basically, here we have this lady in her car. She was at her son's school, and she's waiting on her son to come out. But ain't nobody coming out. Why? Because there's a doggone bear, a bear cub, in the front of the school. And he's like looking inside the school, just kind of just gallivanting around. Like he's actually stopping to look inside the school, see who's in there. Y'all know anything about bear cubs? If there's a bear cub around, that means there's a mama bear around.
oh yeah.
Y'all ever seen The Revenant? Gonna get your booty meat ate off, what?
Man, I don't know what I would do if I saw a bear.
Bruh, I done seen The Revenant. I ain't gonna lie, that movie got me messed up.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I used to think I could take a bear, but after that messed up,
bro, you know how much a bear weigh?
I mean, I'll get away, but after
Bro,
seeing,
you know how fast some things are?
now I do. But
I
before,
mean,
I was like,
I think that was CGI though.
still.
But yeah, bro, them things are like, them things are good. Shit.
Cause I was like, shoot, they can't be that fast if they big. But after seeing that movie,
Bro, you see how them jokers will scale a tree?
oh yeah,
Them things are a good 600 pounds, and them jokers can scale a tree
I
like
was
that.
like, man.
Man, knock you off. Play with that that bear cub of hers, bruh. You
Now, first of all, I ain't gonna be stupid enough to do that.
yeah, for real. They and you know, thankfully nobody did. Like nobody messed with it. It eventually it just ran off back into the trees.
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah, like if y'all ever seen Revenant, shout out to Leonardo DiCaprio, boy, because he played that movie. Boy.
He got an Oscar after that whooping.
Yeah, he did get an Oscar for that movie, didn't he? Yeah, that was a good movie, man. It's long, but
Yeah.
it's a really good movie, man.
That's
But
the part that saved the whole movie, because I was like, this is boring.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I did kind of start off really slow. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't see that coming either.
Oh,
but
no.
I was like, why everybody think this movie so good?
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of boring, but yeah.
Joking.
After he got ate up by that bear, boy, and just like kind of that was the rest of the movie was him surviving. I ain't gonna lie, my personal favorite was when nobody got scalped by the Indians. That was pretty funny to me. Shout out to Tom Hardy, boy, he's a good actor too.
Man.
Yeah, so but yeah, man, the year 2019 has come to an end.
Oh yeah.
Here we are. You go see a whole lot of people talking about 2020. It's the year of vision.
Yeah.
I'm seeing clearly.
They gonna come visit you at the Vision Center.
Don't come visit me. Don't come visit me, because I'm gonna hit them with
I got a word for you by 2020, man.
I was like, no, you couldn't see Squatted last year, and that was just a couple of days ago. Don't act like you all good now.
Okay.
Like, yeah, just watch every pastor, and they got a new slogan go be 2020. We seeing the rain is gone, all types of little foolishness.
They
going
don't rain
on,
the
man.
next day. I'd be like, man.
Yeah, man. So, hey, if y'all got anything y'all want to hit us up about, bro, what is that email form, bro?
Yeah, go ahead and email us at parkinglotparables@gmail.com. Again, that's parkinglotparables@gmail.com. Whether you got something you want to send to us, on whether you want to be a guest on the show, comments, feedback, we take it all. So if you want to interact with us, just email us at parkinglotparables@gmail.com.
All right, yeah, and you can follow us on the Facebook page and Instagram page, Parking Lot Parables for both.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to hit me up individually, you can hit me up at Matthew Priest on Facebook, Unprecedented MP on Snapchat and Twitter, Matt P2 Real on Instagram.
Oh yeah, if you want to hit me up, you can hit me up at the Chase Harden on all social media platforms.
And we just want to wish y'all a Merry Christmas.
So one thing we do want to talk about.
Oh, my bad.
Is procrastination.
Oh yeah, procrastination.
Yeah, like that's one thing that this is why I really don't like New Year's resolutions, because it gives procrastination to do stuff. And I ain't gonna lie, I am the king of procrastinating. When I was in school, I was the king of procrastinating. It's like, for me, when I was in school, it's like that adrenaline to do it last minute. It made me think clearer for some reason. It's like, I gotta get it done. So I have all the energy to do it. But now, it's like, alright, I gotta get it done. Because I've even seen myself procrastinating about little stuff. Like, even just cleaning up.
Bro, don't get me started on that. But
like, bro, I keep seeing this post on Facebook talking about in 2020 we gonna fold the clothes out the dryer. I'm like, man.
I was like, first of all, who got a dryer? Like, procrastination. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I've probably got. I mean, well, yeah, I've gotten better about procrastinating.
Oh yeah.
I used to be the worst, especially when it came to schoolwork.
Yeah.
Like schoolwork, you got a paper. You know, you got a 10-page paper to write.
Oh yeah.
You done had the whole semester to write the paper, and now you done waited like 2 weeks before the end of the semester to start.
Exactly.
I hate writing papers, by the way.
I mean, I'm straight at it because, like I said, I learned how to push them bad boys out at the last minute.
No, I just don't understand. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I always felt like I can say all this in like 2 pages, man. How am I supposed to spread this out in 10?
I feel you.
Like, I don't know. I don't know. That just don't click for me.
For
but
me, I had an English teacher for a mom, so papers was like, But yeah.
But do not procrastinate.
Oh yeah.
And do not procrastinate to listen to this podcast.
Oh yeah.
If you got something you want to do, how many days we got left? All right, we got about 7 days left in the year. So if you got something you want to start, if you're trying to lose weight, start tonight, tomorrow, in the morning.
Right now.
Go to the gym. The
gym is open right now.
The gym, most 24-hour gyms, if you already got a membership, it's open on Christmas.
Yeah.
So you know what? There's really nothing stopping you.
And if you ain't open, you can go run around. Especially if you're in Georgia, it ain't cold out there.
Yeah, it ain't that cold.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be warm.
Yeah, it's gonna be like it might be in the low 50s Christmas night. You know, so you gonna be good. Put a hoodie on and get your lazy behind out there and do something.
Oh yeah.
You know, but we appreciate y'all listening.
Oh yeah, always
appreciate y'all listening. Until next time, I'm Matt P.
And I'm Jeremy Harden.
One time.
Yes, sir.